Good morning, YouTube. It's Leah Matz again. I made my first video last night / this morning because it was at midnight. It went alright. It was kind of lame. But I was watching videos earlier today. It's actually more like evening, but I just woke up from a nap. I was watching some videos and came across Mr. Seth Corbin, who I'm sure some of you know. He's amazing. And I was realizing that I'm really bad at organizing my thoughts. I'm really terrible at being orderly. So I decided to follow in the footsteps of Mr. Seth Corbin and try to organize my thoughts on paper. So this is what we're going to cover in this vlog. Let me... I have it buried here. Alright. Passive lesbians and why I can't date them. Why doing drag pleases me. A brief musical interlude, which actually isn't going to happen because I broke a string on my guitar. Why I'm so attracted to trans boys. And why I recently discovered low-fat Pringles are a joke. Alright. Passive lesbians and why I can't date them. I'm an activist. Activism is my passion. I work for the Gay, Lesbian, Straight Education Network, in the Speakers Bureau Division as well as the Gender Awareness Coalition, working towards making all public schools and private schools safe for all students, regardless of sexual orientation and gender identity. Alright, that's my professional spiel. Activism is my biggest passion in my life. I intend to follow it to be my career eventually, to invest my entire life in the movement. But there are so many lesbians and so many just LGBT people in general who just don't give a shit. They don't care about anything involving the politics of gay rights. And then they complain. They complain about being oppressed, and they complain about what a shitty life they have, but they don't do anything about it. And I can't handle it. And contrarily, I think is the right word in this situation, generally passive people in the movement, whatever, don't want to date people who are invested in it. And they don't want to date activists, because as an activist, your sexuality and your identity is very much public. It's very much who you are, and it's, it's in the spotlight. Everybody knows what you are and what you identify as. Or they might even perceive you a different way, you know? And passive people don't want to be a part of that. And if you're dating somebody who's like that, then you're gonna end up like that too, you know? So, but that's okay, because I can't stand whiners who don't do anything about their rights. And also I wouldn't want to date somebody who, because they're passive about their rights, are then passive about my rights. That means that they don't care about something that's important in my life. So basically what I'm saying is, it's fine. We have a good situation there, in that the passive lesbians don't want to date me, and I don't want to date them. Good? Alright. Moving on. Why doing drag pleases me. My battery's gonna run out pretty soon. I'm afraid of that. Why doing drag pleases me. I was doing drag at a conference, not too long ago in Boston, for GLSEN. It was our training week. And I was doing drag with some of my friends. We did Bye Bye Bye. And I just realized that your self-esteem shoots through the roof. I've been doing drag for a while, but this was really, it was like the epiphany. Everybody thinks you're sexy when you're doing drag, because you're portraying the gender binary. I'm not going to say all genders, but you're portraying the binary. And gay men told me that if I had a penis, they would do me. I'm just saying. I'm just putting that out there. And this will go into later about, like, why I'm so attracted to trans boys, too, but, you know. I didn't mention that I did drag in my first one, but, I do drag under the name Caven the King. And, so I'll hopefully have some videos of that soon enough. Okay, we're gonna skip the musical interlude. Why I'm so attracted to trans boys. I'm really attracted to trans boys. 2 of my very dearest friends are currently dating trans boys. I'm kind of jealous. I'm really jealous. I think that it's crazy sexy. Like, you have the power and you have the strength of a typical man, but you're still gonna have, like, because you've lived as a woman, the typical, you have female experience. So you're what every straight woman is gonna want, right? You're a man and have the power and strength and mindset of a man, but you have female experience. It's like, that's so sexy. Just, that's all I can say about it. I can't even handle. And why I recently discovered low-fat Pringles are a joke. So I heard this story from a biology major at Simmons College in Boston. I'm really about Boston in this video, apparently. So they had Pringles, right? And they wanted to make low-fat Pringles to cater to, like, the diet audience, like, whenever they first came out with low-fat, like, reduced-fat Pringles. But they couldn't actually make reduced-fat Pringles. Like, biologically, there was, like, something with cells and ingredients that, like, they couldn't reduce the fat in the Pringles. So what they did was they kept regular Pringles, their normal fat content, and called them low-fat Pringles, and then added more fat to Pringles, and those were regular Pringles. So it's bullshit.